J.D. Vance has been tasked with running a war on fraud. Well, fraud's a problem. We now know this. Billions of dollars are being siphoned out of our country through fraud in red states and blue states. This has been established. But yes, we're seeing it more in California and Minneapolis. But Dr. Oz himself just came on and said that there's fraud happening in Florida, and Governor DeSantis is cooperating healthcare fraud there. Okay, this is a problem. It's billions and billions of dollars. It's been acknowledged as a problem in Minneapolis by both a Democratic mayor and a Democratic governor. And yet, you've got Ilhan Omar screaming and yelling when Trump says this, and, you know, who knows, calling him a murderer. I don't know what the hell. It's just an unhinged rant. And the New York Times turns around and says, oh, you know, quite a lofty goal from a fraudster himself. And I thought, okay, first of all, whether or not Trump committed fraud, and he was in fact convicted of fraud in a civil case, and I'll get to that in just a second, what does that have to do with the country having billions of dollars siphoned off out of fraud, and some of it sent to terror groups back in Somalia like Al-Shabaab? What does that have to do with anything? How about just, yeah, that's a problem. Let's see if J.D. Vance can tackle it. Oof, I wonder if that's going to help him or hurt him in 28. That's the question we should be asking. How do we be helpful here? How can we all cooperate and figure this out? This is a nonpartisan issue, but instead, Trump's a fraudster. Well, first of all, they went after Trump for fraud because they claimed that he inflated his net worth. And supposedly he did so. Now, he was convicted, so let's say he did so to get better interest rates on bank loans. He paid all the bank loans off, though. Nobody was hurt. So you can say, okay, you can't do it. No problem, you can't do it. You went after him, you fined him, you paid the fine, you can't do it. There's no moral equivalence to those two things. And Trump and his fraud does not negate the billions of dollars. It's like everything is deny, 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 resist, resist, resist. And people are just too smart for that. That's why no one reads the New York Times anymore.